Third lawn, turn skyscrapers into croutons. Hit the button going high speed. Need a megaphone to announce me. I move through the pygmies and the top pick. Gotta pick fleas. Sit back, better breathe deep. Look around and they looking at me. 10 toes still never defeat. Push button never needed a key. Icy, they ain't ready for me. Hot boy still 100 degrees. I cross eyes and I dotted the T's. E&D till I leave in peace. The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the
I give it all that I got will never stop. I give it all, straight to the top, will never stop. I give it all that I have, I let it be, cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. Yeah, all that I got, I give it everything. They lost the plot, they think I'm menacing. They wanna talk, but I ain't settling. Circle is tight, feeling like better rains. Whole lot of globe trotting, man, they don't know nada. Bro, gotta show something to me and go harder. So proper, nah, not that, we sure gotta. Me, 100 degrees tougher than Booker T. Couldn't agree more, but could it be? I think higher than them all. Truthfully, my pen fire and then some. Apply the addendum. Take this whole thing for ransom. Give it all I got for attention. Nah, the mention of life well lived, for instance. Give it all.
Welcome, fans, to Live and Free on oh.report. I'm Zach Truax alongside Rich Sturry on stats. Adam Thompson is the man that makes everything go. And tonight, Jeremy Peoples is behind the camera. Week 5 of the high school football regular season is upon us, and the 2-2 Lucas Cubs are hosting another 2-2 team, the Willard Flashes. Folks, you couldn't possibly find two more different styles of offense and strategy in any matchup. Willard has an air raid, pass first, and ask questions later game plan, and Lucas has their own version of the RPO, which means run people over. They want to bring you into a phone booth and slug it out. We'll have a quick break, and we'll hear from our amazing sponsors who make this broadcast possible. And when we come back, I'll go through all the keys to victory and let you know who both teams need to have a big game from in order to win. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the oh.report.
Welcome back to Lucas High School, where the Lucas Cubs are hosting the Willard Flashes. First, let's meet the away team. The Willard Flashes come into this game. The Willard Flashes come into this game 2-2, coached by Bill Speller. They'll be looking to break a 2-game losing streak that saw them give up 41 points in both games. Turnovers played a big role in those games, so they need to air the ball out against a young but athletic Lucas backfield and limit the turnovers. Now we'll move on to the away team's player spotlight. Quarterback Jake Rothar is in our player spotlight tonight for the Willard Flashes. As with all quarterbacks in a passing-centric offense, he'll need to be efficient with the football by completing the routine passes and then making the special plays when he needs to. He's already got over 1,000 passing yards and 12 touchdowns through 4 games, but the interception bug bit him a little bit the last 2 games. Willard will really need to air the ball out but control it. We'll step aside for the national anthem. And that was our national anthem performed by the Lucas Marching Band. Now we'll move on to the home team spotlight. Let's talk a little bit about the Lucas Cubs this year. In Lucas, the torch has been passed. Multiple All-Ohioans have graduated and veteran head coach Scott Spiller retired. But in Lucas, some things won't be changing. They still operate their version of the RPO offense, which, like I said, in Lucas means run people over. The man tapped to lead the Cubs is Lucas native and alumnus Jim Sweat. Coach Sweat has been involved in Lucas football at all levels, from youth coach to a decade as an assistant coach and defensive coordinator on the varsity staff. Lucas has played a rugged schedule this year and is off to a 2-2 start. And the home player spotlight this year. And like we said, it's the RPO, their version of RPO, run people over. And the straw that stirs the drink for the Cubs this year is senior Dan Hockensmith. He'll be at the fullback position on offense. Lucas will look to establish the middle run with Hockensmith's bruising running style, and then fake the middle dive to Hockensmith and give it to one of their tailbacks to sneak off tackle, or look for their tight end to sneak over the middle for a long pass. And let's see our keys to victory. For Lucas, the keys to victory. On Lucas, like I said, run people over. They're going to run the ball, and run the ball some more. Establish that run game. Keep it away from that pass-happy Willard offense. And on the defensive backs, have got to do some growing up tonight. Now they're a young squad in the defensive backfield, but it's game 5. It's time to get over the young part, grow up, and get sticky. If you need to give a 15-yard penalty, give a 15-yard penalty. Just don't give up the big play. And the keys to victory for the Willard Flashes? Sound the air raid sirens. Willard wants to air it out, stretch the field, and make Lucas defend every single blade of grass. Stretch him out and play some little backyard football, chuck the ball around. And then on defense, Willard needs to build a wall at the line of scrimmage. Do not let Lucas establish that middle run, because if Lucas can chew up 4-5 yards a run, they're going to do it to you all night, and they're going to wear you down with their bruising style. There's your schedule for Willard. You see they got a win early over South Central and another over Plymouth. Then they stubbed their toes against Vermilion and Woodmore, giving up 41 points in both contests. They did not want to have that kind of outcome against Lucas. And for the Cubs, they got a big win early, 48-12 over Smethport and PA, then lost to what looks like juggernaut Hillsdale in a 26-8 loss. Then lost to another WCAL team, 25-30, Smithville, before getting back on the winning ways against Warrenville Heights. Folks, the football is on the tee. Another work week is done. The paychecks are in the bank. The lights are on at the old football stadium, folks. It's time for the greatest tradition in America, Friday Night Lights. Lucas set to kick the ball off. Here we go. Lucas Cubs, Willard Flashes, ball in the air. Let's play some football. Ball fielded by number 2 for Willard, Brady Anschutz. And Willard takes over on offense. Around, looks like the 18-yard line is where they're going to spot it. Nice directional kicking there by Lucas, pinning Anschutz in the corner. So on offense, the Willard Flashes. Quarterback Jake Rothar, number 8. His favorite target is number 10, Paxton Flores. He's got 136 yards rushing and 343 yards receiving. So they'll look for Willard to open this thing up right away and challenge those young defensive backs for Lucas. Rothar takes the ball. Oh, early handoff to, looks like Flores. Flores might get a couple. They're not moving the sticks just yet. I'll make that Kellen Cooper. Check that. Kellen Cooper on the carry.
No gain on the play. Second down from the Willard 17-yard line.
Second down and 10 from the 17. Willard in a bunch set. Trips right in a bunch. No, 5 wide with trips right to a bunch set. Flores in motion. Flores gets a jet sweep. Turns the corner. He's got some gap. There goes Flores. He's off to the races. Can anybody catch him? Hawkinsmith hunting him down. Hawkinsmith diving for his feet. Flores getting into the end zone on a running play. Who saw that? Willard running the ball for a touchdown after they've passed for so much this year. Rothar giving the ball to Paxton Flores on just a jet sweep. And there's your replay. Look at Hawkinsmith hunting him down, but just can't quite get there. Willard lines up for the PAT. Number 6 for Willard on those duties, Harry Meisner.
Harry Meisner on to attempt the point after for the Flashes.
Kick is up, and it just sneaks through. And Willard, in less than a minute, takes a 7-0 lead. Lucas is going to have to go to work on defense, make some adjustments. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with Lucas receiving. Stick with us, live and free on OH Report. Welcome back to Lucas High School. OH Report, live and free. OH Report is your premier source for high school sports broadcasting in North Central Ohio. Willard jumps out to a 7-0 lead early on a long Paxton Flores run. Rich, what kind of yardage on that run, Rich?
We got 83 yards on that, Zach.
83 yards, 1 carry. That's going to help his yards per carry average. Now number 5 for, I'm sorry, that's 6 for Harry Meisner for Willard kicking off, and the ball falls off the tee. We'll have a reset. And they're going to make him hold it. This is the least windiest day I've ever seen anyone have to hold a ball, and they're calling him off now. 79 degrees, beautiful day down here in Lucas. And Willard kicks off, short kick, and fielded quickly. Nice job. We'll see who fielded that ball, but Lucas starts off in great field position. That would be number 13 for Lucas, Mason Googold, a junior, and that is a bit of a head scratcher for me. If you're Willard, Lucas loves to run the ball, and you give him half the field. So that's a head scratcher for me, but maybe Coach Speller's got something figured out that I don't. And here's that familiar Lucas wing tee offense with the, I call it the muddle run. They just bring you into a phone booth and make you slug it out. The splits are foot to foot. Pitch to number 45 for Lucas. I have that as Brady Googold. Positive yards, first play, 9 yards.
It's the ball into Willard territory. Brought down near the 43-yard line. 2nd and 1. Cam Harmon on that.
Correction, Giegold. I'll try and get that right before the end of the night. Brady Giegold on the carry. 9 yards in the first carry, though. A guy like that if you're Lucas. Now number 5, Anthony Finello up the middle, bounces it out. Got a first down. Nice form tackle there. But Anthony Finello getting a first down. And Lucas is moving the ball and doing it with some. They're faking it to Hawkinsmith. A little great self-scouting here by Coach Sweat. Everyone's, including me, looking for Hawkinsmith to run the ball at the middle. And the first 2 plays they run, they fake to Hawkinsmith and had the little give, the off tackle there. Let's see what Coach Sweat dials up on 1st and 10 here. Pitch again to Googold, and tackled early by number 10, Paxton Flores. Man, Flores is making him a name for himself early in this game. 85-yard run for a touchdown, and now a tackle for loss. TFL puts Lucas behind the sticks, and that's someplace Lucas does not want to be in a run-centric offense. Lucas comes out. Little counter to Finello there. Boy, if he keeps his feet, he might have got a few more yards. Got tripped up a little bit, started looking down at the grass instead of keeping his eyes up, looking for a cut there. But positive yards gives Lucas a 3rd and 10. Number 44 for Lucas, Bobby Grover under center. Not the typical number for a quarterback, but when you're in Lucas and everything's a run play, 44 is a perfectly fine number for a quarterback. Pitch to Googold again. Around the corner, Googold's got some space. He's off to the races. 5, 10, into the end zone. Number 45, Brady Googold. Touchdown, Lucas. 8:33 left in the game. It's 7-7. We got us a good one down here in Lucas, and there's the fireworks. The very important PAT for the Cubs coming up. Logan Paps for Lucas on to attempt the PAT. It's up and a great kick. 44, Bobby Grover is the hold. Okay, we'll take another break, and we'll be right back with Lucas kicking off to Willard, tied 7-7. Stick with us right now on OH Report. Welcome back to Lucas High School. oh.report live and free. My apologies to Brady Giegold's family. I've got his name written phonetically on my sheet now. I hope not to screw it up again, but all I can promise is do my best. Lucas kicking off now. Number 26 for Lucas kicking with the kicking duties. Number 28. Onside kick. Goes 10 yards. Lucas recovers it. 21. Will Weitzel. Lucas onside and steals the possession. Executed perfectly. Let's see that on the replay. Great job by Weitzel letting it go 10 yards. So many times. Oh, he was close to being offsides. So many times guys jump on before it goes 10 yards. Weitzel very, very smartly lets it go 10 yards and just lets it come to him. Not sure what Willard was thinking there. You know, the ball's on the ground. Go get it. Knock Weitzel out. Go get the ball. Willard sits back, and Lucas steals a possession. 8:33 left in the first quarter. Here we go. Give to Hawkins Smith up the middle, kind of picks his way through there for a gain of 5. Grover getting the. You'll see Hawkins Smith do that all night. He does such a good job of keeping his pad level low and running behind his pads. And then watch for Lucas's offensive line to start to change the line of scrimmage to where you think maybe Hawkins Smith got 2 yards and he got 5 because they're moving the line of scrimmage so well. Grover back under center. Hawkins Smith in a tailback spot now with a lead blocker. Makes a cut to the line of scrimmage. Makes one man miss to the line. Getting drugged down by Willard tacklers. Hawkins Smith ahead for more yardage.
Takes it ahead for a Cub first down.
That is a first down. And our first downs tonight are brought to you by Home and Kitchen Supply. That will be a Home and Kitchen Supply first down for the Cubs.
28-yard line.
Bobby Grover gets the call, takes it in the huddle. I like that formation from Lucas where they put Hawkins Smith in kind of a more of a traditional power eye tailback spot, trying to get the number on that fullback. Give to the fullback this time on a little counter action. He's ahead for 5 yards.
Brady Eagle on the carry.
They gave Giegold the carry on that one. And he gets ahead for about 3 yards.
Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 7 situation for the Cubs from the Willard 25
2nd and 7.
line.
Grover gets the call, takes it in the huddle. And Lucas has been just running the ball straight down Willard's throat. Grover under center. The pitch to Hawkins Smith. Got a crease. Great tackle by
Hawkins Smith on the carry.
number 34 for Willard, A.J. Speller. Speller is leading the Flashes in tackles this year. Coach's son. Speller,
Down in short yardage.
I've got him for about
19-yard line.
They have him for 53 tackles through 4 games, and he's added about 5 already this game. But Lucas continuing to march the ball down the field. 3rd and short. Grover under center. Giegold with the pitch, gets the ball up the middle, breaks a tackle, runs into his own man. Oh, gets tripped up at the 1-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Giegold has been a weapon tonight.
Paxton Flores with the touchdown saving tackle.
Mr. Flores saves the tackle. I don't know what Flores got blown about 5 yards back and looked like he gave up on the play, turned around and made the tackle. And that's what Lucas is going to do to you. They are going to push you around. Look at that great surge at the line of scrimmage, change the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be right down the gut this time again. I've got to imagine. Oh, boy, they almost lost him. They fooled me. Great misdirection by Lucas. Hawkins Smith on the touchdown. They completely fooled me. Let's see that on the TMS Plus digital marketing replay when we get a chance. Here we go. I lost the football here. Hawkins Smith in that left tailback spot gets the pitch after the fake up the middle. I like how they're moving Hawkins Smith around. They were, the little bit of video I saw, they're mostly lining him up at fullback this year. They've lined him up at what they call their left tailback spot on that play and pitched it to him. Up, and the kick is good. So with 5:31 left to go in the first quarter, folks, it is the Lucas Cubs 14, the Willard Flashes 7, after Lucas steals a possession from the Flashes on a beautifully executed onside kick. We'll take a break. When we come back, Lucas kicks off again, but will it be an onside kick or they kick it deep? You'll have to wait and see. Stick with us, live and free on oh. Report. Welcome back to Lucas High School, where there's been not much thunder, but a lot of lightning tonight. It's been scores right away as the Lucas Cubs are up 14-7 over the visiting Willard Flashes after stealing an onside kick. We'll see what happens here. This time Lucas kicks it away. Fielded by number 2, Grant Sharda. Sharda's got it. Looked like he had an edge. Nice cut. Great return by Sharda taking it. Oh, it's a fumble. Lucas says they have it. And they do. Lucas steals another possession. This is a train wreck for Willard. This is not what they can do, what they need to do against a Lucas team that wants to possess the ball. We haven't had a pass yet. I promise you we won't see another one until Lucas either scores or turns it over on downs now. Oh, Lucas, a great job running down the field, punching the ball loose and recovering it. And Lucas steals another possession. Bobby Grover with the call in the huddle. Brings his Cubs. Bobby Grover with the call in the huddle, brings his Cubs to the line. Hawkins Smith back at the fullback position. Finello to his right. It looks like Giegold to his left. A gift to Giegold up the middle. And Giegold running behind his pads, dragging tacklers, just leaving Willard tacklers in his wake like a boat plowing through water. Let's look at Giegold right here. One tackle broke. 2 tackles broke. Drags another guy 5 yards. And Lucas is knocking on the door again. Grover with the call in the huddle. And Willard really needs to dig down here and make a stand if they have any hope of staying in this game. Grover under center. The fake to Hawkins Smith, then give to Finello.
Anthony Finello on the carry.
Finello getting the yards he needs to get. Willard doing a better job playing assignment football. You have to play assignment football against this Cubs offense. You cannot go chasing the football because you will be running in the wrong direction. You have to play assignment football, tackle the guy you're assigned to tackle, and you cannot get blown off the ball. Let's watch the Lucas Cub offensive line go to work. And there you go, 2 pulling linemen, Giegold behind him, and this time Willard flexes, steps up. Love that running attack by Lucas. It's not something that I could execute. It's such a scrum run is a better word for it. A scrum run type of offense. And let's see if we can get a name for number 26, because I don't have him on the roster, the official roster, but he checks back in on Lucas's offense. We got some Lucas faithful in front of us. We'll try and get a name for you for number 26. He's at the fullback spot. Hawkins Smith at the tailback spot. Pitch to Hawkinsmith, cuts it up the middle, and he plows in for a Lucas touchdown. Okay, Logan Paps, number 26, was lined up at fullback tonight. Hawkinsmith on the touchdown. Great run there. Great blocking. Just changing the line of scrimmage for Lucas Cubs. And they're up 20-0 with the PAT incoming. And the kick is up, and it's good.
And the kick is good.
Logan Paps, 3 for 3 tonight.
33 seconds.
Really 4 for 4 if you count that onside kick.
21. Willard, 7.
We'll stay right here, folks. We'll stay right here. Had a lot of breaks.
Volleyball team currently sits at a record of 9-7.
And we are running at a breakneck pace here. If you are Willard, you're not out of this game yet, but it is dangerously close. You need to cover this kick, to field the kick, to get a solid return and get back on offense. You ran 2 plays, you scored a touchdown. You got to believe that your offense can score. And it's obvious Lucas does not want to play a whole lot of defense against this very good Willard offense. But the turnovers will kill you. The fumble there by the Willard return man set Lucas up inside the 30, I think. And you know they're going for it all 4 downs, and they're running it. And we have yet to see a forward pass in this game. Yeah, or a 4th down. We haven't seen a punt, we haven't seen a pass, and we haven't seen a 4th down yet. Logan Paps got the ball in the tee.
Logan Paps again, safety kickoff for the Cubs.
And we'll see what the Cubs look to do here. Do they try and steal another possession? And if you're Willard, you got to give the ball's on the ground, go get it. And there's a short kick, but that one might get out of bounds. And that's going to set up Willard really well at the 35-yard line. Great field position, something Willard can work with here. Now, Willard has the kind of offense they can play from behind. They can throw the ball around the yard a little bit. So, that, like I said, you don't want to hit the panic button just yet if you're Willard, but you certainly need to get points on this drive. Plenty of time left in the game. We're still 3:33 left in the first quarter. I hope the guy running the fireworks for Lucas, I hope he brought plenty of backup because we may have some more touchdowns before this is over. Willard comes out on offense. Quarterback Jake Rothar looks to get the train going back on tracks in their traditional 5-wide set. Takes a snap. Rolls to his right. Completes his pass to number 2, Grant Sharda. Sharda is ahead for, looks like 7 yards. Positive yards is exactly what you want if you're Willard on the first play. Rothard with the call in the huddle. Boy, I love the Willard Flashes, by the way. The helmets, they got the lightning bolts with the 2-tone helmet. That's kind of the maroon look. That's a good look. Anyways, Willard in the 5-wide. Rothar signals Paxson in motion. And it looks like Hawkinsmith. The Hawkinsmith on the sack. It is the big senior. I said he's a straw that stirs the drink, and there is a huge negative play. Hawkinsmith just absolutely blowing through his guy. Oh, Hawkinsmith blowing through the left tackle. They better get that left tackle some help tonight because Hawkinsmith is going to eat him alive if they don't get him help. He just blew through him. That looked like Aiden Hutchinson from years ago on that highlight he had against Ohio State, just blowing through him. If I'm Hawkinsmith, I'm pinning my ears back again. It's 3rd and 11. You know they're going to pass 5 wide. 0 high safety, though. And Willard with a completion of 11 yards. I don't know how you don't go with a safety over the middle right there. If you're Lucas, I don't know if this is a missed assignment or what, but that left the field wide open for number 6, Harry Meisner, with the great catch and a pickup of 12 yards when they needed 11. Really bad mistake there, tough mistake for Lucas, vacating the middle of the field. But that's what Willard wants you to do. Make you defend every blade of grass, and they found a guy right over the middle of the field. Now Lucas with a single high safety, and Willard in that bunch, that trips bunch left. It's a 5 wide, but more of a bunch set. Rothar takes the ball, jet sweep again, this time to Sharda, and he is tracked down for a loss. Tackle by Anthony Finello. Great tackle by Finello, running them down, making the tackle. That jet sweep is what Willard scored on the second play of the game, going the other way with Flores. This time Sharda gets the ball. Second and long, but you're going to see Willard come out in that bunch set again. That is perplexing. They've had so much success running the 5 wide. They go back to a bunch set. But it's a 5 receiver bunch set. Rothar on the roll. Finds his man Meisner with an amazing catch, and he's ahead for a first down. Wow, Meisner is having a game. And it's a first down for the Willard Flashes. Rothar does a great job rolling open. Meisner climbing the ladder and getting the completion in front of the young defensive back of Lucas. That is a Home and Kitchen Supply first down. And that is a beautiful TMS digital marketing replay. Thank you for our generous sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Willard comes out 4 wide, running back in a sidecar next to Rothar. Rothar takes a snap. Oh, Hawkinsmith in the backfield right away. Rothar rolls to his right, smartly throws the ball out of bounds. Hawkinsmith is a wrecking ball tonight on defense. That time split the double team between number 60 and 78 of Willard. Just split that double team. You got 2 guys, you got to stop him. You got to slow him down if you're Willard. Hawkinsmith is going to be in your backfield all night if you don't. If I'm the Lucas coach, I'm telling Hawkinsmith every down, pin your ears back. Go get the quarterback. Be a wrecking ball. And Willard calls timeout. 3 seconds. Willard called timeout with 3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We'll keep it right here. I didn't see the play clock. Maybe the play clock was running down. But Willard calls timeout with 3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We'll take this moment to recognize our sponsors. Ohio Valley Manufacturing, heavy gauge stamping, and precision blanking services. And they are hiring now, and what a great company to work for. 89 building homes, earning trust since 1979. Route 39 Designs. Visit Route 39 Designs for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. And they say go Cubs. TMS Digital Marketing for local businesses. Home Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows and doors since 1970. Avita Health, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of life and health for families throughout their lifespan. Sutton Bank, and of course, oh.report. Here we go. Now Willard back to their traditional 5 wide, 3 trips to the left. Rothar in the gun, takes a snap, and right away, Hawkinsmith is in there. Oh, packs him with the catch and splits the tacklers ahead for a first down. Great play by Paxton Flores, catching the ball and getting his shoulders turned north and south. But Hawkinsmith in the backfield in a flash. They're going to have to figure something out right here. That's the end of your first quarter, folks. Your Lucas Cubs 21, Willard Flashes 7, but Willard is on the drive. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Let's go.
The jet sweep, and guess who? Hawkins Smith again, blowing the play up on the give. It looked like it was going to Meisner. Hawkins Smith makes Willard go from third and a very short one to fourth and long. Long distance has not been Willard's problem tonight. They've converted a couple of long downs for first downs, long plays for first down. But I got to think the way Hawkins Smith is getting penetration there, I kind of like my quarterback on a little quarterback draw there, right at the middle, run past those defensive linemen who have their ears pinned back. 5 wide. Rothar in the roll, finds his man open. And we got to see where that spot is going to be, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. Rothar having a game. Man, what an entertaining high school football game tonight. Rothar just got a shot putting it in there. Get a number on that receiver.
Rothar's pass is complete to Harry Meisner.
Meisner on another catch. Boy, Meisner and Flores are dicing the Cubs' defensive backfield up. Here's that 5 wide that the Willard Flashes run. Rothar takes a snap, high snap. Oh, there's that little quarterback draw we talked about. Rothar gets the edge, turns the corner, got first down and more. Might have a hold.
Rothar on the quarterback keeper, run out of bounds.
But that is exactly how you slow down a defensive line that has their ears pinned back and just coming downhill. Little quarterback draw right here. And well, if they called holding, I didn't see it. Tough call for Willard there. Looking for that hold. That's a pancake block. Maybe on Flores, maybe, but he looked like he was engaged downfield. I don't love that call. But here we go, 1st and 15. Willard gets the first down anyways. It's 1st and 15. Rothar airing it out for Flores in the end zone. Good coverage that time for the Lucas Cubs. Number 2, Brady Anschutz with nice coverage there. And we have 2nd and about 14. So if you're Willard right here, you don't need to get all of it right away. Good shot. It's a good idea. Stretch him out. Good shot, right? But at least get half of it right here because you're going for it on 4th down. Absolutely, you're going for it on 4th down if you're Willard. Get half of it right here. And I kind of like that quarterback draw again. Slow that Lucas line down. Slow that Lucas D line down. I kind of like that quarterback draw. Rothar looking to pass. Wait. Meisner doing a great job. Watch Meisner how he uses his body. He kind of boxes out he gets in front of the Lucas defender, boxes him out almost like a basketball player, and it's an easy pitch and catch, about a 10-yard gain, and they got half of it, so they're going to need about 7 more. They got about half of it. They're going to need about 7 more here on 3rd down. Again, you don't have to get it all, but you want to create that 4th and short, and then I would not go back to that jet sweep. That has not fooled Lucas since the first time you ran it. Rothar there he goes. Rothar flushed out, but keeps it. Oh, that's going to be close. That late push is close. And we have another flag.
Rothar on the keeper, run out of bounds by Dan Hawkins Smith.
Hawkins Smith runs him out, but we've got another holding call against Willard. And that was holding right there. The quarterback got pressured out to his right, And the offensive linemen, they don't see Rothar rolling to his right, and they're engaged. And when you engage the offensive lineman, you kind of want to lock him up in the middle where the referees can't see that. You want to lock him up around the breastplate, the shoulder pads. And you can see when that defensive lineman goes to chase, Rothar, the offensive lineman holds on and then does the worst thing you can do, throws his hands in the air like he's not holding. So now you got third, and you're back to about 15. Willard in the 5 wide. Rothar takes the snap. A lot of high snaps tonight for Willard. They got to work on that. Rothar steps up, got a man open. Touchdown Flores. Oh, makes a move. I thought he was in the end zone. There he goes. Touchdown Flores. Great throwing catch by Willard. And we said that Lucas defensive backs have to grow up a little bit. The D-line forces him up. Rothar does a great job climbing the pocket this time. Got past number 52, a linebacker, Raiden Caudell, a linebacker on Paxton Flores is not a fair, not a fair fight, because Flores just a little too much speed, a little too slippery for a linebacker to cover him. But that's what the 5 wide forces you to do, right? Forces you to get in unfavorable matchups and gets receivers open. Now Willard going for 2 here. Rothar with the snap, rolls to his right. Oh, just overshoots his man, but we got a flag. That's going to be roughing the passer. That's going to be roughing the passer on Lucas. And Willard's going to get another shot at the 2-point conversion. Personal foul. Lucas, yep, roughing the passer.
Penalty flag down on the 2-point conversion play. Personal foul on the Cubs.
Yeah, that's on number 11. A Legacy Gross. Can't make those mistakes. So costly mistake for the Cubs gives Willard, the Flashes, the Crimson Flashes, another chance at their 2-point conversion. And Coach Speller calling his troops over. I'm not sure what's going on here. I can't believe Willard is going to take this on a kickoff. You got to believe they're going to try and go for 2 again. And I missed. Did I miss a timeout somewhere? Why are we on the sidelines? Oh, they're going to assess it on the kickoff. Okay, here we go. So it must have been post play. They must not had the. They must have not had. And Jeremy Peoples, my cameraman, nodding his head in confirmation. Must have been post play. So Willard doesn't have the option to take it on the PAT, so they will assess it on the kickoff. Yeah, that was post play. So here we go. Willard kicking off, and last time Willard kicked off, they kicked it short, and they gave the Cubs a 50-yard field, and the Cubs went right down and scored. If you're Willard, I'm going to try and I got to kick it deep here. I got to put it over everyone's head, especially as the Cubs don't have anyone deep. Their deepest man right now is at the 25-yard line. So I like to see Meisner really put his foot into this thing. He's kicking off from the 40. Just kick it as far as you can, kid. If it rolls on the ground, I want to try and split those 2 deep men. I want to try and split those 2 deep men that Lucas has back. Lucas has got 2 guys back. They're not deep, though. They're standing about the 25, and there's a lot of green grass in between them. So if I'm the Coach Speller, I'm telling Meisner, kick it deep in the middle. And now we're there, and they're moving it up 15. So now we're kicking off from the other side of the 50. And Lucas return men move back accordingly. Now I like where Lucas is set up now. They're deep men. They can cover. They can field this kickoff now. But I'm still want to put them deep. Still want to put them deep if I'm Willard and cover the kick. And he kicks it on the ground, gets a good bounce, but Fielded well, and he's got some grass in front of him. Makes a cut, but there, well covered. Beautiful tackle by number 54 for Willard, Roger Whetstone. That's the first nomination for a woo hit of the night. Beautiful kick, beautiful tackle by Whetstone on that kick coverage. And Lucas sets up, looks like around, still with good field position, around the 32. So Lucas was still in decent field position even after that 15-yard penalty was assessed. 21-13 Lucas, 9:25 to go on your Ohio Valley Manufacturing scoreboard. Lucas in the wing tee. Give to, looks like Finello on that carry. No, 2. And shoots on that carry with the pitch. Following his lead blocker there. 44 quarterback turns lead blocker on that pitch. And we talked about Lucas's definition. Most people say RPO, run pass option. Not in Lucas, it's run people over. The quarterback pitches it and he turns into a lead blocker. Brady and shoots on the carry. Lucas out in that wing tee set. Grover under center. No, looks back for a pass. Under pressure, puts it in the air. Oh! That could have gone for some yards. The tight end, number 17 for Lucas. Zach Winters drops it. And the forward pass for Lucas, great job by Grover avoiding the rush, finding an open man. And that could have gone for some, because Winters just had one-on-one coverage there. And if he beats that one guy, he's going to keep running. 3rd and short now for Lucas. Give to Giegold up the middle, or I'm sure it's off the right side. And Giegold ahead for a first down. But I talked a lot about Hawkinsmith coming in this game, but Giegold has had a game, grinding out some hard yards. And like I said, you have to respect Hawkinsmith running up the middle. So you can't just go where Giegold goes. You know, you got to respect Hawkinsmith. That's giving Giegold a chance to really get some nice running lanes. Grover under center. Takes a snap, pitch to Giegold. Here's a counter now. Got some running room. Number 2. Brady and shoots on a nice carry off the counter. I'm sorry, reverse. That's a reverse. Give to Giegold, then hands off to Anschutz on the reverse. Picks up 9 yards on first down, and Lucas is on the move. Willard has not been able to figure out this running attack yet. Lucas stole 2 possessions, and that's been the difference in the game. The onside kick and the recovered kickoff, fumbled kickoff. Pitch to Giegold up the middle, gets some hard yards there, ahead. And man, I love watching Lucas block, because they keep blocking all the way downfield. Watch their lead blockers here, 62 pulls, and he's got a guy, and they keep moving forward. Everyone's blocking. It doesn't matter that they're 9 yards downfield. They keep blocking downfield, and that's what makes their running backs so tough to tackle. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Grover gets him out of the huddle. Hawkinsmith in the fullback spot, and shoots and Giegold at the wings, and shoots. I'm sorry, Giegold ahead. Whew. For Rothar on the stop, but not before Giegold gets 7 more.
7 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down, 3 for the Cubs.
Cubs are on the march. 6:38 left to go in second quarter. Hawkinsmith at the full. Grover under center. Pitch to Anschutz. He's got the corner. Makes a man miss. And driven out of bounds around the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Cubs. And they got 4 downs to get about 7 yards.
Run out of bounds near the Willard 8-yard line.
And Willard defenders, beautiful pancake block. Oh, who was that right there? I got to get a number. That's a beautiful pancake block downfield. He's gonna get some credit on Saturday film session, and you just see these Lucas offensive linemen pushing and driving all the way down the field, just putting the defenders on skates. Giegold off the right side now, stuffed. Maybe they're going to give him 3. Give him 3, yeah. The Lucas offensive line just changing the line of scrimmage. Running backs not seeing any tacklers before 3 yards, and then they've been breaking most of those tackles. At the Willard 6, second goal. Grover brings the call in. It's just been left and right like a heavyweight puncher, just working his way down the field as the Lucas Cubs go. Let's look for an uppercut up the middle right here from your man Hawkinsmith. Grover takes the snap, gets under center, pitches, there's a reverse again and shoots, and he is ahead. Nice solo tackle by number 30, Chase Manlett. Nice little solo tackle there by Manlett.
Chase Manlett on the stop for the Flashes.
We talked about it last week on the broadcast, watching Lavelle tackle, and Willard does a little bit too. Still trying to, not have much success getting these Lucas runners on the ground, because Willard is a lot of times wrapping and trying to drag you down instead of use your feet, drive them to the ground if you're a tackler. 3rd and goal from the 4. Big stand here. That's Logan Pabst, the fullback spot. Give to Hawkinsmith in the tailback spot. Picks his way in for a Lucas touchdown. Boy, I really like that formation where 26, Logan Pabst comes in at fullback, and they turn Hawkinsmith into a tailback. Here's your replay. Your TMS plus digital marketing. Nice little hop cut there by Hawkinsmith. The big guy showing his light on his feet. Pabst here, Logan Pabst here for the PAT. It's up and it is good. And Logan Pabst is having a night kicking the ball. He's been nothing but a weapon.
Your Lucas Cubs 28, Willard 13.
We'll keep it here, folks. We got the National Guard making some maneuvers over top. (28-13). Willard goes down the field, gets himself back into the game. That's the second play of the game. Paxton Flores all the way to the end zone for a touchdown on the second play. Then it was all Lucas, stealing possessions, driving the ball. They're 0 for 1 on a pass attempt. Everything else has been runs. There's my man Giegold on one of his long runs for a touchdown.
Also, make sure you get your 50-50
What
tickets.
beautiful replays here, brought to you by TMS Plus Digital Marketing.
Get those 50-50 tickets before halftime.
And my man Rich Sturry sitting beside me. I think he's on his second page of stats almost for Lucas. And he brought mechanical pencil. We're a little worried about how many refills he's got, because he might run out of lead. Or as it is graphite as it would be. Here we go, Lucas to kick off to Willard. Willard, another must-score possession if you want to stay in this game. And then you've got to create a turnover or a stop on defense. Lucas has not been stopped all night. Pabst to kick it off. Short kick again, fielded right away, and down. That kick fielded by number 54, Roger Whetstone. Hey, Whetstone had a beautiful tackle on the last kickoff. There makes a nice catch and smartly gets down. He's number 54. He's not used to handling the football. He does exactly what he's probably coached to do there. So great play by Whetstone, setting his Willard Crimson Flashes up at the 35-yard line. Rothar Going back to work. Sharda to his right. Flores at the left split. Meisner in the split out to the right in the trips. Those have been his 3 favorite targets tonight. And again, Hawkinsmith on him. Hawkinsmith right there, right away, dragging Rothar down. Rothar slow to get up. Hawkinsmith fell on his ankles a little bit. Man, they got to figure something out for Hawkinsmith to get him blocked up. He is living in Willard's backfield. 2nd and 10. Boy, if Rothar wasn't a little gimpy right here, you guys, ankle falling on right here probably a little bit. Yeah, oh. Yeah, it's a tough one. Rothar showing some guts here, walking that thing off. Comes back to the huddle. But I would like that quarterback draw again, but not with him limping a little bit. 5 wide. That's been Willard's most successful set. They've been, that time, a nice double team on Hawkinsmith, but Rothar only able to complete a pass for about 2 yards.
Rothar's pass is complete to
Paxton Flores doing a nice job getting in his hands on that ball. 3rd down and 8. That's not been a problem for Willard, though. Last time they were in this situation, Lucas elected to pull to go with no safeties in the middle, and Meisner had a nice catch. Let's see if Lucas stays with a single high safety here. And boy, they left the middle of the field's wide open again. So look for that skinny post. Rothar gets away, rolls to his left, throws the ball downfield, caught by Flores, but just a short pass. Flores had to work his way back to his quarterback. Flores was past the sticks. No, he's set up right there. He's kind of set up with Flores got away with the push-off. Great job by Flores. Wily. Flores, is he a senior? Because that was a wily, yeah. The junior, Paxton Flores, really smart play. Nice push-off, and they're going for it. 250 folks watching us live and free. Thanks for joining us, folks. 4th and 5, 4th and 4 for the Willard Flashes on the wrong side of the 50. Going for it. They're punting it here. Decent kick. Gets a nice Willard roll. Rolls down to the 21-yard line. And if you're Willard, you got to figure something out on defense here. 3:24 to go in the half. Lucas has scored every time they've had the ball. So the Cubs will take over. 1st and 10 on their 21-yard line. And it's been run right, run left with Anschutz and Giegold. Left and right. Haven't seen as much Hawkinsmith as I thought we would. Maybe that's just some great self-scouting by the Lucas Cubs. Everyone's expecting to see Hawkinsmith in the middle, and they're already one step ahead of us. Come out in that wing tee. Giegold to the left, Anschutz to the right. Anschutz gets the pitch, but hands it to Giegold going the other way. I'm sorry. Number 5, that's Anthony Finello with the reverse. Give to Giegold. He gives it to Finello going the other way. And you can just see Willard keeps running with the football. Instead of playing assignment football, you see that defense keep flowing with the football. And that's why that little reverse has been so effective. If you're the Willard coaches, you've got to be screaming, play your assignment, stay home. Pitch to Giegold. He's got the corner. Oh, almost breaks a tackle and gets ahead for a 1st down, but can't keep his feet. And that was going to be trouble. Tackle by Sharda. 1st and 10. That is a Holman Kitchen Supply 1st down. Lucas out. Giegold to the left. Looks like Finello now to the right. Yep, Finello gets the pitch. Takes it up the middle, follows his blocker, picks his way, puts his shoulders down, and Anthony Finello ahead for a 1st down. Gain of about 13. on 1st and 10.
Finello picks up another Cub first down.
And Cubs run a drive.
1st and 10 Cubs from the
We'll see if the Cubs try and slow things down a little bit to try and score right before the half. And they will be receiving first in the second half. So the Cubs can get back-to-back possessions here if they can manage the clock just right. And look at the split screen here as Finello gets the ball, goes off tackle to the left. Split screen here. Big shocker with Northmore and Danville as Northmore is up 27-0 with 3:13 left to go in the second quarter. That's a shocker right there.
1st and 10 from the Willard 16-yard line.
Finello takes another carry down to 16. Now we got trip screens here. Dalton and Hillsdale. Hey, look at that one. Dalton Hillsdale 21-21. Looks like, was that a minute 30 to go? Giegold off tackle to the right.
Brady Giegold on the carry.
There we go, back to our game. Grover with the call, taking it in. The Cubs content to let the clock really run here. They want to score with as little time as possible.
2nd down Cubs.
Second down and about 5. Pitch to Finello. Picks his way right up the middle. Ahead for positive yards.
Anthony Finello, the ball carrier.
And we have a timeout, Lucas.
Timeout Cubs.
Minute left, 3rd and short. Like I mentioned, Lucas is really going to want to score here with as little time as possible. Kick off to Willard, go to halftime, come out, and get another possession. So the Cubs, Coach Sweat, doing a great job tonight. Masterful job. Stealing possessions, managing the clock, keeping the ball out of Willard's hands in that high-powered offense, and just chewing the Crimson Flashes up on the ground, grinding this thing out. You see them blocking downfield, putting the Willard defenders on skates, pushing them back. 2:45 left to go in the second quarter at the Castle. The Golden Knights up 27-0 on the Blue Devils. Great crowd here at Lucas tonight. Stands are full on the home side. Beautiful night. We had fireworks on the field and fireworks just over the. If you're looking at the field and the left goalpost, when you're seeing from, they shoot fireworks off down there. And I'm not sure what that budget is, but they're going to go over it tonight. We're at 28-13, or Lucas has put up 28 points in the first half. So the firework budget might be shot, might be passing the hat around tonight to get some more funds in the firework budget. Back to our action. 3rd and short. Lucas has 2 timeouts left. The referee astutely correcting the scoreboard. Referees are waiting until the scoreboard gets corrected to take. There we go. Lucas down to 2 timeouts. Both teams with 2 timeouts left with a minute to go in the first half. Lucas comes out in the wing tee. Hawkins Smith in a fullback spot. Pitch to Finello again. Got a corner. He's going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Anthony Finello. And Lucas is starting to blow it open. I don't think Finello was touched on that play. Let's see the replay here. The TMS Digital Marketing replay. Finello on the pitch. Hawkins Smith, pancake block and looking for more. Woo, Hawkins Smith with a beautiful block to spring Finello for a touchdown. Lucas just being physical everywhere. They're gonna run out maple syrup down here in Lucas, all these pancakes they're getting. Logan Pabst on for the PAT. Fumbled. Grover picks it up, tosses it in the end zone, and everything is going Lucas's way tonight. Bobbled snap. Grover picks it up, runs out, and finds Cooper Day. Wisely goes to the end zone and gets a 2-point conversion, making it Lucas 36, Willard 12. 57 seconds left to go in the first half as Lucas kicks off again. Like I said, Lucas will receive the ball first in the second half, and it's been all Lucas all night, except for the second play of the game. Second play of the game, Willard scores a touchdown. The Crimson Flashes do. Paxton Flores in a long run. And then Lucas, they get the ball on the 50. They march down and score. It's 7-7. I'm like, all right, the curse is broken. No running clock tonight. Then Lucas steals a couple possessions, gets a 2-touchdown lead, and now has built that to multiple possessions lead. And the quicksand is setting in around the Crimson Flash's feet. Lucas has effectively drugged them into the phone booth and slugging it out now. Ball's on the tee. Logan Papp's having a great night kicking the ball. See if they go like to kick it deep. If I'm Lucas, I'm kicking it deep because Willard they have moved the ball effectively and it's been chunk plays through the passing game. Except that long run, it's been chunk plays to the passing game. So I'm gonna put them deep here. And they squib it on the ground. Again, fielded by number 54 for Willard, Roger Whetstone.
Kick is fielded by Roger Whetstone.
Doing a great job
36-yard line.
setting the Crimson Flashes up in good field position. If I'm running the 5 wide, I've got 2 timeouts. I know I've been effective. I feel pretty comfortable here. You've got to do one thing. You have got to slow down Dan Hawkinsmith. You've got to slow. I'm going to put 3 guys on him. That's what you got to do. Slow him down. Chip him with a running back or something. Because when your quarterback gets some time, there you go. They get him with a running back, and that gets the time exactly what the doctor ordered. That time Willard switches to a 4 wide, put a running back in the backfield, and they chip Hawkinsmith, and that gives Paxton Flores time, or that gives Rothar time to find Paxton Flores, and they go back to a 5 wide. I would stay with that 4 wide and keep double teaming Hawkinsmith because he is in the backfield right now. And we've got that. Did I see a hanky on the field? We got a flag. And the thing, Lucas is getting pressure with 3 guys. Holding against the Crimson Flashes again moves them back 10 yards. You'll have 1st and 20. But if you're Willard, that's not the worst thing in the world because the clock stops, and you don't really care about first downs. You've got to get a touchdown here, so you're getting chunk plays anyways. So you've got 34 seconds. So you've only got about 6 plays at the most here. So no harm, no foul there. But Willard inexplicably goes 5 wide again with no help to block Hawkinsmith. I expect Hawkinsmith to be in the backfield in about 2 seconds. And there he is, 1 second. They let him go free there, I think. I mean, he split the double team. Paxton Flores with the ball. There he goes. And we talked about it. Willard with the chunk plays. What? Paxton Flores having a night. When he can get the ball in his hands, he's electric, and it's 2nd and short after 1st and 20. And Willard calls one of their timeouts. They have 1 left with 21 seconds left to go here. So maybe 3 or 4 plays because you're going to have such long developing plays. Maybe 3 here to get in the end zone with 21 seconds left. But you've got to block Hawkinsmith because Lucas is getting pressure with 3 guys. They're able to drop so many back. They look like they're playing kind of a cover 2 with some help. And if I'm Lucas, I'm shading my help towards Flores. But man, Meisner's been tough too. Meisner's been having a game. He's a pretty well put together kid. He gets loose. It's going to be tough for those smaller Lucas defensive backs to bring him down. And Willard's got some numbers on the right. Now Lucas hustles a guy over, and they call timeout. Smartly call timeout. Coach Sweat's a little bit upset with his free safety there because Willard came out and they had numbers to the right away, and you could see the Willard receivers imploring their quarterback, get the ball snapped. The Lucas coaches see it real quick. They call their own timeout, make an adjustment here. And we're having some good conversations here. If you're Willard, first down, stops the clock for a little bit. So they set the ball. Catch the ball, you've got to go out of bounds, but you want to make sure you're going out of bounds, going upfield, because if you go out of bounds moving backwards and you don't get the first down, that clock's going to continue to run. 21 seconds left here in the half. We have a timeout by Lucas after they were out-leveraged a little bit on the right side of the ball. And the referees are letting them have plenty of time in that timeout. Now we bring them out. And we have Willard comes out in their 5 wide with trips left. Now you got a running back setting the sidecar on the same side Hawkinsmith is on. I like that. If I'm Willard, I like that. And I get, there we go. Give that lineman a help. And there's your ball you needed right over the middle. Gets the first down. Stops the clock momentarily. Ball is set. Clock is wound fast. 4. Timeout. Willard calls timeout. Boy, that clock got wound fast. 3 seconds left to go in the half. So one more play here for Willard. Try and get something in the end zone. They've been very effective with 4 wide and keeping a running back to help block Hawkinsmith. So if they keep doing that, I think the next adjustment for Lucas is probably bring one more guy. Because why bring 4 when you're getting pressure with 3? Hawkinsmith has been a one-man wrecking ball in the backfield from his defensive end spot. But if he starts to get slowed down and Rothar can get some time to pick this young Lucas defensive backfield apart, then I think if you're Lucas, you got to bring another guy from the other side to try and keep creating pressure on Rothar. Because when his guys are open and he can get the ball in the air, his receivers are coming down with it and making plays. They put 2 more seconds on the clock. That's the right call. So, but I think still it's just one play because Willard is so far away from the end zone, and we are in Lucas, so I doubt they'll stop the clock with 1 second left. 5 wide here for Willard. Looking to score a touchdown. Rothar back. Now rolls to his left. Going to try and chuck in the end zone. Puts it up for his man. It's a jump ball. Picked off by Lucas. No harm, no foul on that interception. If you're Rothar, that's the right thing to do. Chuck it up. Let your guys make a play. But we go to halftime here at Lucas with the Cubs leading 36-13 over the Willard Crimson Flashes. Folks, we'll stay with us. We'll have the bands come out and play. And in the second half, Lucas gets the ball back. We'll take a break right here on OH Report, live and free.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more. Every single Friday night right here on the oh. Report.
Now it's time to take to the skies with Maverick and Goose in their F-14 Tomcat. Performed by Kenny Loggins in 1986, it became the hit single for one of the greatest soundtracks of all time for the movie Top Gun. It was also featured in the 2022 sequel film Top Gun Maverick. Here is Danger Zone.
Reminiscing and proving. Am I wrong that I don't know? No pass. They normally don't, but it's normally not this way. So, alright. So let's connect here. So we're going to start Willard, first down. Passing, or rush yard, sorry. Rushing 94. Passing 139 total. 233. Penalties. 3, 20 yards. And turnovers. 2. All right, those Lucas Cubs first downs. 11. Rush yards. 279. 0 pass. Okay, that's 279. I can do that. Penalties. 115 yards. And turnovers. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Sturry.
Close out tonight's show, our Flashes band hit the open road, making memories that will last forever. Written and performed by the legendary John Denver in 1971, it peaked at #2 in the Billboard Hot 100. Featuring our trumpet section, the Flashes band invites you to sing along with the classic hit, Take Me Home, Country Roads. Shows like these would not be possible without the support of the Willard Music Booth. These hardworking parents dedicate countless hours to guarantee a wonderful experience for our fans. Thank you for your support and goal. Go Flashes!
Expectations are real.
It looks like he went down. Wrapped up nice and tight.
You guys close to this chicken
Now, entering the field for their halftime performance, in the direction of Miss Katie Johnson, your Lucas Cox Marching Band. Our first show this year is all about the band that took the world by storm back in the 1960s and defined an era, the Beatles. Our tribute to the Beatles begins with the hit Twist and Shout. This rock and roll classic is one you'll definitely know. Groove to the beat as we play Twist and Shout. song was recorded in 1964, and this classic tune was featured in the Beatles' film A Hard Day's Night. Jam along with us as the band finishes with Can't Buy Me Love.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back, football fans, to Lucas High School. Live and free on OH Report as the Lucas Cubs are putting a thumping on the visiting Willard Crimson Flashes, 36-13 coming out of halftime. Let's look at the stats from the first half. And it's been all Lucas. 11 first downs to 6, 279 rush yards in the first half, zero pass yards. Who says you need balance to win football games? Total pass yards, 279. Willard did a nice job balancing it. 139 and 94 for 233 total yards. Penalties has hurt them. They've had three penalties. All those, I think all those are holding calls. That's got to be 3 for 20. We'll have to check that stat. Turnovers have hurt Willard. The one turnover was interception at the end of the first half. Nothing hurt there, but they did have that very costly fumble on that kickoff return where that was Lucas stealing back-to-back possessions. If you're Willard, you haven't done a bad job of using a balanced attack. 233 on the ground. You put up 233 on the ground, you got to be thinking you're winning that game. But they're only coming away with 13 points. Been stopped a couple times. They ran out of time there at the end of the first half. But the story was Lucas getting 3 possessions in a row, a touchdown on a short kick, onside kick, and then the fumbled kickoff for 3 possessions in a row has been really the catalyst to springboard them into that 36-13 lead. As Lucas lines up to receive the ball, look at some scores around the area. Centerburg all over winless Loudonville, 41-0. Dalton Hillsdale, we knew that'd be a good one, 21-21 in the third quarter. Carey on top of Seneca East, 24-21. Boy, you knew that'd be a good game. Big Walnut putting one on Delaware Hayes, 40-14. Northmore, whoa, who predicted that? Northmore with a running clock on Danville. That doesn't happen too often to Danville squads. And I heard also an OCC from scored just down the road. Worcester and Lexington. Worcester, I believe I heard Worcester up 14-13. And there's the thumping that's going on at the Castle. Oh, the Blue Devils are taking one on the chin tonight, 34-0. Back to our game. Willard kicks off. Worm burner. Fielded around the 20 by Anschutz. He's got a gap up the middle. Great return by Anschutz. All the way to the 50, almost 40, the 47-yard line. That's how you want to start a half if you're Lucas. Foot on the gas pedal. Well, hopefully we can avoid the Thompson, Truax, Sturry running clock curse. We've had running clocks in every game so far. Rich Sturry says we're going to get the running clock. We'll see if Willard can figure something out on defense here. Every single possession Lucas has had has ended in a touchdown. So let's see if Willard can slow him down here. Got to be like assignment football. Giegold with the pitch off the right side. Oh, man. I just love the way Lucas blocks. Blocking downfield, you just see these Willard defenders flying back on their heels. And the Lucas Cubs just playing downhill. Hey, thanks for joining us on your favorite social media platform. I think these are comments from the fan zone on your left side. Hey, leave us a comment. Let us know you're here. We'd love to hear from you. Lucas comes out in that wing tee. Anschutz gets the ball off the left side and spins away from the tackle. Spins out, dragging Willard tacklers down to the 26-yard line. In 2 plays, Lucas goes 24 yards for a 1st and 10, just running through the Willard defense like a hot knife through butter. And it's been a lot less up the middle than I thought it would. I really thought we'd see a big dose of Hawkinsmith up the middle. And it's been off tackle right, off tackle left with Giegold, Anschutz, and there's that little reverse. Wait. Willard has not figured that one out yet. That little reverse, they pitch it to Giegold. He gives it to Anschutz the other way. We've seen Finello get it a couple times the other way. Highly effective. And Willard's still getting fooled by that play and really blocked off the line of scrimmage. It might be more than that. I keep saying they have to play assignment football, but really now that they're set up real close to where I can see the backside of the offensive lineman, I'm really trying to pay attention now to the kind of push Lucas's O-line's getting here. And the quarterback letting the clock roll down. Yeah, look at that push. Great run by Giegold. Oh, he fumbles the ball at the end. And they say he was down, but it looked like he recovered his own. So look at the push that Lucas O-line's getting. And you've got linemen blocking 10, 15 yards downfield. 54. 50, I thought it was a 54, maybe 55. Colton Amons maybe on the block there. Giegold on that run. Giegold set up on the left. Anschutz set up on the right. Hawkins Smith at the fullback spot. Gives it Giegold up the middle, and he is in for a touchdown. Whoa, just so demoralizing for Willard. Just cannot stop him. And here comes the fireworks. And like I said this earlier, they're going to have to pass the hat around to put more money in the fireworks fund because Lucas is going. It's 42-13 with 9:28 in the third quarter, and they're not going to stop running the ball. It's not like they're throwing the ball for these touchdowns. They're going to keep running the ball, and Willard's got to figure out a way to stop them. Logan Papps on now for the PAT. It's up, and it is no good. No good. We'll see it on the replay here.
9 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I guess it was no good. We'll take a break. We'll be back live and free on oh Report. Stick with us. Welcome back to Lucas High School. I'm Zach Truex, alongside my man with the plan, Adam Thompson. Rich Sturry on stats, Jeremy Peoples behind the camera giving you all these great shots of the beautiful football field here at Lucas High School, and the home fans enjoying a great game by their Cubs, now up 42-13 over the visiting Crimson Flashes. That missed PAT saved Willard from a running clock. And the ball's still loose, but now Flores gets on it. And Willard takes over at, it looks like, about the 25-yard line. We got a Lucas Cub down, though. Paxton Flores almost misses it, then covers it. And I did not see who that was on the ground. We think 32 is down, and it looks like a knee or something. He's in a little bit of pain there. Christian Evans might be the man down for Lucas as the trainer attends to him. Looks like he's taking a look at a knee or an ankle. Had that pile up there, a lot of bodies flying in, and I don't know if he got an ankle landed on or twisted or knee bent backwards going through that pile, as Lucas was trying to steal another possession. On the left-hand side, your split screen there, Adam Thompson bringing in the Northmore-Danville game. Yeah, it's 32. Yeah, that's Christian Evans, senior, up walking it off. Good to see Christian moving a little bit. Hopefully get that worked out, get him back in the game. Here come the Crimson Flashes on offense. And you've got to figure out a way, if you're Willard, to put more bodies on Dan Hawkinsmith, because he's been killing you all night. And then now they have a running back set back to Hawkinsmith's side. So it looks like running back to get that tackle help with Hawkinsmith, and he does. And that is pass completed, but then dropped to Flores. I think they're going to call that a completed pass, though. Flores looks like he had it, fumbled it, and now they're going to rule it incomplete.
Rothar's pass intended for.
But you can see what happens when Rothar has time. He can find Flores. Boy, that looks like a catch to me with possession, and then dropped it. And now Flores is down, and oh man, Willard cannot afford to lose this guy on either side of the ball. But you got to wonder why Willard didn't go to this formation so much sooner. Whenever they can put a running back on the same side of Hawkinsmith, the rest of the line holds up against the other two Lucas defensive linemen, and the running back can provide enough help to give Rothar time, scan the field, and he's looking for Meisner, he's looking for Sharda, or he's looking for Flores. Flores now goes off the field after going down, so it's a big loss for Willard. Now we're at 2nd and 10. Oh, they moved it to, I've got 2nd and 10, and they got it right now. Willard comes out 5 wide. I'm sorry, 4 receivers. Running back in the side cards to the left of Rothar. Rothar signals for motion. Meisner in motion. Little counter. Counter to number 34.
A.J. Speller on the carry.
For Willard, A.J. Speller. Speller's had a nice game on defense, making a lot of tackles. Gets a few yards there. 3rd and long, but Willard is perfectly comfortable in this 3rd and long. And looks like Speller's been the guy who they kept in the backfield to help with Hawkinsmith, which is wise because Hawkinsmith's a big boy, and Speller can look him eye to eye there. Speller got some size on him too, very athletic kid. They give. Oh, ball jumbled around. Willard slowing down Hawkinsmith, but good coverage on the back end. Ball intended for number 6, Meisner. The ball bounced around, must have bounced off about 5 guys, falls incomplete. Willard's got to elect to punt here. And Lucas in a punt safe formation. Flores, looks like Flores back to punt. He's taking his time getting out there.
Paxton Flores on the punt for Willard.
Flores put the foot into it. Nice punt. Up in the air. Good high, deep punt. Fielded by Grover. Makes one man miss. Reverses his field. Grover's got a chance. Now makes another man miss. And this time brought down on a loss. Sometimes you just got to turn the pads north and south. One guy misses here, 2 guys miss there, 3 guys miss, but 34. A.J. Speller, yeah, he's been a tackling machine for Willard tonight with a great tackle, and the quarterback, number 44, Bobby Grover, was also their punt return man, goes straight back. Don't want that. I think that's been the only negative play Lucas has had all night. That's the only play I can think of where they've gone backwards. So now they're on offense. Hey, maybe Grover just wanted to pad the stats a little bit, right? Go back a little bit so his running backs can get some more yards. If you're Willard, you got to stand up. I talked about build that wall at the offensive line. Do not get pushed back. Lucas doing such a good job changing the line of scrimmage. That time, Willard doing a much better job standing up and playing defense, only allowing a short gain. You'll see on the replay here, on defense, you'll see Willard doing a much better job standing up to the blocks and stringing that play out and getting a tackle after just a short game. A couple guys still getting blown off the ball, but some of those Willard guys are giving up some pounds and some inches along the defensive front to some very strong, very physical Lucas offensive linemen who know how to play downhill football. Lucas back out in the wing tee. Giegold to the left. Hawkins Smith at the fullback spot. Pitch to Giegold off the right side, and good tackle again by Willard. Let's see, here it is. If you're Willard, Giegold does such a good job falling forward. I thought they really got Giegold for maybe a gain of 1 or 2. Ends up picking up very important 3 yards. Maybe 4 yards. He might have picked up 4 yards on that. Makes it a third and very manageable if you're the Cubs. And if you're the Willard Flashes, you have to get a tackle here at the line of scrimmage. Cannot keep pushed back. Low man wins here. Good pad level. Play with your hands. Play with your feet. Be physical at the point of attack. Willard and the Willard Flashes go into the neutral zone. Really great coaching there by the Lucas Cubs. Not having their guys disciplined enough not to jump there, and they get an easy first down on 3rd and short. So demoralizing for Willard because they had a chance there to force a punt. 5 yard makes it first down.
37-yard line. Automatic first down.
That's a replay. That's a replay right there of Grover fixing the divot, putting his divot back in the field. These Lucas guys take a lot of pride in their field. Lucas back out in the wing tee. Grover under center. Grover looking for, back to pass, completes it to try and get a number on that guy on that completion.
Bobby Grover's pass is complete to Willie Weitzel.
To Will Weitzel. And I think the first down marker has gone on the fritz, and we've flipped from the digital first down marker. Now we've got the old flip first down marker. It's 2nd down and 9 on that very rare pass attempt from Lucas. Got to keep him honest. Everyone in tight. Pitch to Giegold, give to and shoots. He goes for negative yards. Boy, Willard obviously had there was some sort of speech given in the Willard locker room at halftime because those plays have gone for big yards all game, and now Willard defense really slowing the Lucas offense down a little bit, holding them to gains of just 1 yard now. So obviously, someone got the message in the locker room. We got to stay home and tackle the guy with the ball. Can't be following the ball too much with this wing tee misdirection offense. Pitch to and shoots now. He gets the corner, makes the cut, makes a man miss. Oh, and there might be a flagging coming, and there's not. Maybe.
Run out of bounds by Paxton Flores.
Paxton Flores really finishes this tackle out of bounds there. Finishes it well out of bounds, but able to get away with it. Coach Sweat not happy. They were running out of bounds, and Flores didn't take his foot off the gas here and finishes it right there. You got to stop. He finished it all the way to the ground. A little frustration there by Paxton Flores, but not before Anschutz. Anschutz picks up a first down. Hey, thank you for the comments in the fan zone. Hawkins Smith in the house from Philip Taylor. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Cubs on a methodical drive now. A short give. Looks like Hawkins Smith getting up from the bottom of the pile. Everyone had to wait to see where he came off the bottom. But Willard, if they could have played this kind of defense in the first half, we would be seeing a different game. Willard playing much better on the defensive side of the ball, slowing this Cubs running game down. Cubs happy just to grind this thing out, though. like I said at the beginning of the show, more than happy with 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Pitch to Giegold up the middle, splits the defenders, and he's got a chance. Ran down from behind by number 2, Grant Sharda. Sharda did a good job hustling all the way down, tackling Giegold short of the goal line. But Giegold with another long run right through the middle of the Willard defense. Sharda did a good job hustling down, making a tackle, but
First and goal from the Willard 3-yard
you got to think the way Lucas has been running the ball, it's just a matter of time. First and goal from the 3. When you've been averaging about 12, 15 yards a carry, this might just be academic at this point. Grover under center. Gets the snap. Right in the middle, Giegold on the touchdown. And we got a penalty in the middle of the line. See what's going on here. Holding on Lucas. So we're going to move him back 10. Yeah, it looked like a right in the middle. It looked like a Willard defensive lineman got thrown down on the ground. Moving back 10 yards, so now you got first and goal from the 14-yard line. Cubs happy to back up and just grind 3 more minutes off the clock before they score a touchdown if they can. One more score, we get a running clock. All right, what do we got here? And the Willard coaches aren't happy about this call. And yeah, I actually think that's the right call.
False start on the Cubs.
False start on Lucas, moves him back 5 more. And now temper's flaring a little bit on both sides. Grover getting the call. Coach trying to settle him down a little bit. Now we got first and goal. You don't get to hear this very often, folks. First and goal from the 18-yard line. Cubs with 4 plays to get 18 yards. Wing T. Grover under center. Rolls out for a pass. He's got Winters opening the end zone. Puts it up for Winters. Winters looking for the ball. Let's see what the call is, and they're going to call it incomplete, out of bounds. Really nice throwing catch from Grover to Winters. Ruled incomplete, out of bounds. Oh, yep, good call by the referee. That foot was on the line when he caught it. But really good throw and really good catch. If you're Grover, that's how you want to throw that ball. Coverage wasn't terrible. If you underthrow it, it's definitely picked off. So you've got to put it to where only your guy can get it, and if he can't get it, it goes out of bounds. And you live to fight another down. Second and goal from the 18. Pitch to, looks like Anschutz again. Upended. Nope, Finello. That's Finello, number 5. Anthony Finello on the ball, on the carry. Upended by Santos. I'm sorry, upended by Paxton Flores. And now it's third and goal from the 10-yard line. Obviously, Lucas going for it on fourth down if they don't make it here. Grover with the call. Brings the guys to the line. Wing T. Giegold to the right. Finello to the left. Hawkinsmith at the fullback spot. Pitch. Oh, well sniffed out by Willard. It was a pitch to Giegold, and Willard sniffed that one out.
Brady Giegold on the carry.
We'd like to see your guy make the tackle, number 2, Shardy. You'd like to see him make that tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Giegold doing a nice job actually getting a yard. maybe yard and a half on that carry, especially when it was one-on-one, made the man miss, and Sharda able to get a hand on him and drag him down, but not before Giegel gets back to the line of scrimmage. Sharda had a chance to really get a TFL there and make it 4th and goal from the 15. Now it's 4th and goal from the, we'll call it the 7 or the 8, somewhere in there. And Lucas lets the play clock run down to 1 second, calls timeout. Coach Sweat does. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We'll keep it right here for now. During this timeout, we'll just keep it right here. And during this timeout, let's see if we can bring up a, there's some nice comments. Aaron Niswander. Thank you, Aaron. Showing your support. Matthew Pyle. The Lucas offense is lethal. Matthew, it certainly is. Ground and pound. Just thought Grover had a sick throw. I did too, Just. Perfect throw. The fans singing along with Little Sweet Caroline. Here's the split screen I wanted to see. Northmore 41, Danville 6. Looks like Northmore going in to score again. No, Danville's got the ball. Big pass here. Uh-oh. Falls incomplete. Here we go. Back to our game, though. And, oh, I kind of like this call. Logan Pabst on for a field goal. And if you're Lucas, you're thinking about the playoffs. And you've got to be able to kick field goals in the playoffs. What a great time to get some in-game reps for Pabst here. Puts his foot into it. No good. Boy, he had the legs a little more accurate, but I really like the thought process there from Coach Sweat. Great time to get some in-game reps of field goal kicking because you get to the playoffs and you're going to have some close games where you want to get some points maybe on a field goal if you're playing a team a little more stout defense. Hats off to Willard. They hadn't been able to stop Lucas all night. They got some help from some untimely calls. Some penalties, shall we say, untimely penalties on the Cubs offense, rare penalties. That moved the Cubs back, and Willard was able to stand up and force a field goal attempt that went errant. And now Willard takes over on offense. I got to believe they're going to come out. No, they're going to go in that tight set. They run this kind of a 5-wide tight set, and so they've got 5. They're 5 wide, 3 to the left. 3 to the right, 2 to the left, but it's a tight set. And they like to run a little jet sweep out of this set. Give to Flores. He gets the side, makes a man miss. But nice hit by number 52 from Lucas. Raiden Caudell, the wrestler from Lucas, comes over and lays the wood on Flores on the sidelines, but not before Flores can pick up a first down. If you're Lucas, you've seen that jet sweep from Flores a couple times out of that tight set. If you see that tight set again, you're looking jet sweep. Now, Willard goes back to 4 receivers, trips right. They're going to keep a running back to help block Hawkinsmith. There's the help on Hawkinsmith. Oh, dangerous throw. But I've got that complete to Flores. And almost picked off here. So we can get a number on defender. Almost got number 17, Zach Winters. Almost comes away with that football, boy. He picks that off. And you add 6 more, if not 7 more to the score. Running clock now, though, in the third quarter, 1:17 to go. No, I'm sorry. No running clock yet. No running clock yet.
Rich, that was a run.
Rothar gets the snap, got time, runs to his right now, finds the man open. That's completed to Flores. Flores doing a great job on a little scramble drill, getting open. And we have a penalty flag. That might be a holding. Boy, the Flashes have been plagued by holding calls tonight. Holding on a defense. Okay. So they're going to decline that holding call. And we're going to go ahead, and great job by Flores here getting downfield. And the defender was beat, just did a good job keeping his head down, trying to swipe the ball away, gave himself a chance to make a play there. And it's a 1st and 10. Willard Crimson Flashes on the drive. When you give Rothar some time, he's a very effective thrower on the run or in the pocket. Willard has finally figured out to keep a running back, help block Hawkinsmith, and that's given him some time. You got to wonder now, does Lucas make an adjustment here? Do they bring one more guy, or do they keep playing this? You see 8 guys back in coverage for Lucas in that zone defense. Speller up the middle. He's had a good game for Willard, too. Nice tackles, good run there. Guess you want to stop, though, for Lucas. Like I said, the straw that stirs a drink, Dan Hawkinsmith. But right now, I got to believe the leader for the player of the game has got to be Giegold, right, guys? I mean, Giegold's having a game. 4 receivers for Willard. Running back in to help with Hawkinsmith. Rothar rolls to his left, has to scramble out, runs out of bounds, but not before he gets a first down. Rothar flushed out of the pocket. He's an effective runner too, boy. He's tough. Hats off to Lucas for, slowing this Willard offense down enough to where they can score points, run the ball. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll take a break at the end of the third quarter. We'll bring you back as Willard is on the drive here. 4 wide. Running back in the sidecar. Oh, the Lucas faithful wanted to hold, and they did not get the call. Oh, there it is. I see a hanky on the field. We'll see what it is, though. Lucas wanted to hold right here, and so the adjustment that Willard made. Okay, so Willard, holding on Willard. So Willard has been leaving a running back in the sidecar to the left to block Hawkinsmith. So the Lucas coaches very astutely moved Hawkinsmith to the other side. So if you're the running back here, you come out and you just line up on whatever side Hawkinsmith is. That's got to be the call from the coaching staff. You're staying in the block anyways. Line up on whatever side Hawkinsmith is lined up on. Hawkinsmith now on the left side, and you see the running back switch sides. 15, Kellen Cooper very astutely switches sides. But that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Stick with us, folks, when we come back. It's the fourth quarter with the Willard Crimson Flashes on the drive. We'll be right back.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Let's go. Welcome back to Lucas High School as the people in the press box played one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. Lucas is on defense, Willard on offense on the drive. Quick throw out to Meisner. Meisner's been very effective with the ball in his hands. Gets behind his pads.
And gets about, I'm sorry, that was 1st and 20.
Jake Rothar's pass is complete to Harry Meisner.
Up to, now gets about 6 yards on that, and we look like we got a
Officials timeout on the
officials timeout for a down Willard player, it appears. Oh, Meisner's down on my cameraman Jeremy Peoples astutely points out that's Harry Meisner down on the field. Boy, Meisner's been tough tonight. He's had some great catches, some great possession catches where he's using his body and posting up on the smaller Lucas defensive backs, making some great catches. Has played a nice role on defense, but you see Meisner down now, and he is in a little bit of pain. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll be back to action. Stick with us, folks. Welcome back to Lucas High School. The Willard Flashes are on the drive, but Lucas, the home team, up 42-13. 11:43 to go in the fourth quarter here. Willard showing some real character here. You got a split screen here with probably the game of the area tonight. It is Hillsdale 34, Dalton 31, and a slugfest in the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to go. That's a very recent score from Hillsdale. Rothar with the snap, looks deep, throws in a double coverage, and we got a flag. They're going to call that pass interference. Maybe that might be pass interference on the offense. See if we can see it here. I don't know how that's pass interference. They're all, both defenders have their eyes on the football, playing the football. Sharda was the intended receiver. Yeah, I don't like that call at all. And I know I'm a defensive guy, but when both defenders have their eyes on the football, when the ball's in the air, it's just as much the defender's ball as it is the receiver's ball. Go up and make a play on it. It's only interference if you're not making a play on the ball. If your eyes are turned around and you're looking for the ball, you're not, unless you just tackle the receiver blatantly, it's not interference. But 1st and 10, Willard. Handoff up the middle. It looks like Speller there on the handoff. AJ Speller on nice little carry there for Willard. And Lucas now rotating some younger players in. Legacy Gross checks in. You might recognize that last name. He's got some cousins that played for Mansfield Senior, and he's got a cousin playing football played football at Michigan State as well. Willard now with three receivers, tight end. Handoff of the middle. Nice move by Speller again. Gets a couple more. Willard mixing up a little bit close to the end zone. Trying to pull that Lucas defense in closer. Trying to create a throw over the middle with those nice runs. Look for a beautiful shot by Jeremy Peoples of the Moon there. Great camera work, Jeremy. As the blood moon, as you hear a little the third down noise in the background, third down music, the purge music. Now Willard back to the 5 wide. 3 receivers to the left. And it's a quarterback draw the whole way, but Rothar going nowhere, making it 4th and maybe 2. Rothar good. I like the call there. Rothard just gets a little tripped up at the line of scrimmage, but I like the call. Little quarterback draw there. Had he kept his feet there, he was at least a first down and probably working for that pylon, go for a touchdown. 9:22 left in the fourth quarter. It's a waning. Let's hear from our stat man. Rich, what is that moon tonight called?
It's called a waning gibbous, Zach.
A waning gibbous moon.
Yes.
Waning gibbous moon.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty close to a full moon, but it's just past.
Just past the full moon. That's why he's the best man in the business, folks. Willard able to pull Lucas off sides there with a hard snap. And they move ahead 5 yards. For a first down, Willard now picking up a first down on the hard count. Yeah, first and goal now for Willard on what's been a really nice drive for the Crimson Flashes. Something to really build on going into next week. 5 wide here. No, 4 receivers, one back in the sidecar to help with Smith. Touchdown, Flores. Willard Crimson Flashes. Really impressive drive by Willard there, showing a lot of character. No give up in these kids. I like the play call. Plenty of time for Rothard. Man, when Rothard's got time, he'll pick you apart. Flores, nice catch for the touchdown. Willard coming on to kick the PAT. Fifteen for the Willard Crimson Flashes. Kellen Cooper on for the PAT. It's up, and it is no good.
And the kick is no good.
Makes it Lucas 42, the Willard Crimson Flashes 19. We'll take a break here. When we come back, Willard kicks off to Lucas. Stick with us, folks. Live and free on oh. Report. Welcome back, football fans. Lucas, Ohio, as your host, Lucas Cubs are up 42-19 over the visiting Willard Crimson Flashes. I said before, Rich, I don't know if you heard me. I said this before. I really like the Willard helmets there, the crimson lightning bolts with a two-tone kind of faded look on the back. It's a good look, right?
It's a really good look, Zach. You just got to get that look to kind of come on over to the players, and that's what they're going to keep growing on.
Well, it's like Primetime says, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. When you play good, you are good. Willard just got to – they're playing well, just Lucas outplaying them tonight. Short kick, well fielded. And shoots, trying to get to the corner. A Willard tackler falls down and shoots now, pushed out of bounds by number 55 from Willard, Jeremy Sanchez. And Lucas gets great field position again. Boy, if there's been one really Achilles heel, something that's really cost Willard yardage and points all night, it's been the kickoff game. Lucas has got the field in great position all night, and on the kick, did both sides of the ball, the kickoff and the kick return. As you see, a really good game going on here on the split screen. Hillsdale 35-31 over Dalton in the fourth quarter. And it looks like Hillsdale, after scoring, they got the ball back real quick again, and they can put that thing away. What a huge win for them. Back to this game, though. And there goes Giegold up the middle, bounced off a tackler. Beautiful blocking downfield. Number 51, Buck Arnold. Woo! Getting a pancake block on Flores. I don't know if we got that one on camera. That was nasty. Look at Buck Arnold driving his man down in the bottom right-hand corner, finishing the block as Giegold runs downfield and gets drugged down by Grant Sharda. Sharda, man, Mr. Hustle tonight for Willard, running those long runs down. 8:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Buck Arnold, whew, throwing some, just blocking downfield and finishing the block. Put that one on the highlight tape. Lucas comes out in the wing tee. Grover content with the clock run all the way down to 5 before he takes the snap and flips it to
Legacy Gross on the carry.
Legacy Gross.
Paxton Flores on the stop for Willard.
Legacy Gross, a junior, man, you got to figure he's gonna work his way into the starting lineup here next year as a senior. He is well put together. And we have a Willard flash down. So we'll stay here, and we'll watch the split screen here on the left. Really good game on the left. Really, one of the juggernauts in the area this year is the Hillsdale Falcons, and their young quarterback, Cale Lewis, number 13, there having a year, able to get Dalton to jump off sides there. Dalton. I've been corrected so many times by my WCL friends. It's Dalton. Dalton jumps off sides. So it's now third, and they went from 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 5, 3rd and manageable. And OH Report just right now proving why we are the premier source for live and free high school sports. And Cale Lewis, and we're gonna tap into the broadcast here at Hillsdale.
It's actually going to be a hold against the Falcons. They'll decline. And Andy, I think that was a little bit of disaster for him. Goes for a 6-yard negative play.
I'm kind of surprised to see that they were going to throw it.
So what this does is it allows the Bulldogs to keep all their timeouts still in their back pocket. They've got the full allotment.
Actually, a little surprised they didn't use one right there. But they have been a quick strike offense, but they had 21 points in the first quarter. They've not really been able to get it going since then. Just 10 points after the first quarter, as Hillsdale will take a timeout now.
Damie Lillard says the Hillsdale quarterback has that Aaron Rodgers hard count.
Yes.
That's a good comparison for him here tonight. 3 times he's been able to get the Dogs to jump off their leash. A couple of scores around the OH Report family, 2 from the K-Mac. Centerburg all over Loudonville on their homecoming night. They'll spoil it.
That Centerburg score, that is, it's good to see if you're Centerburg, because they had such a tough loss last week that I was curious to see if one loss would turn into 2 losses the next week. It's good to see that they've bounced back. I know Loudonville's having a tough year, but that's a team that you're going on the road. You can't sleep on them, and they go and they've got themselves a nice lead.
But the biggest game in the K-Mac tonight is a final. Danville, the defending champions, stomp to the curb. Yeah. Running clock on the road at Northmore. The Golden Knights are the real deal, Andy, 5-0.
Yeah, and Centerburg had them right there on the ropes, too. So Northmore gets tested last week. They come away with the win. They go into their big rivalry game with Danville, and it is blowout city.
McFadden calls for the snap. He'll punt it, and the lefty End-over-end kick. Takes a Falcons hop, and this is going to be way backed up here for the Dogs when Hignite and company come out on the field. Excellent punt.
I believe it was Jim Tressel who used to say the punt was the most important play in football, and it's hard to argue with him after that because they are now starting this drive at the 3.
I'm happy to argue with him, Andy.
With all 3 timeouts. 2:38 to go.
Big explosive plays can be quite special too. We'll see if the Dogs still got some remaining in their bag of tricks, but they'll have 97 yards to cover to try to go down for the game-winning score. Lots of time, 3 timeouts, and a sophomore quarterback out of his own end zone. They'll call Carter right away.
Oh, my.
And look at this.
Oh, my.
Carter Hignite to the 35. He'll do 32 yards to start things off.
Well, that'll help the cause. It's just a simple design run. He just found the hole, got through it, and now they've got plenty of breathing room all the way out to the 35.
Okay, we're back at Lucas High School after that injured Willard player is helped off to the sideline. We all hope he's doing okay, but he needed a lot of help getting to the sideline. Great job by Adam Thompson. I told you he's a man that makes everything go, letting us peek in on that very good Hillsdale-Dalton game. But back to the action here as the Lucas Cubs are trying to put the final nail in the coffin of the Willard Crimson Flashes. And they've got it around, it looks like, the 9-yard line. Second and short. They can get a first down before they score a touchdown. And things have ground to a halt here at Lucas High School. We had an injured player. He got off the field. Now, I'm not sure what the problem is, why we can't play football. We're waiting on some indication of referees. Here we go, ball set, back to football. Pitch to 11. A Legacy Gross again. And he stopped short, and maybe some extracurriculars going on in the pile a little bit that the fans didn't like. Yeah, Flores getting his money's worth there on that play. He says, if you can hit to the whistle, I can hit to the whistle too. Don't stand around the pile. And Flores, his coaches see that too, and they're going to have a word with him. But he comes in and gets his money's worth there. Luckily, luckily for Flores, none of the referees saw that because that would have been half the distance to the goal and first down. Grover keeping it that time, and touchdown Cubs. Cubs blocking all the way to the back of the end zone on that play. And unfortunately, another Willard player is down. I'm sorry, I thought that was a keep. That was Hawkinsmith in for another touchdown. And the referees have really got to start to keep an eye on some of this stuff because Lucas is, as they've been coached to do, as they should do, on a running play, you can block until the whistle. It's a running play. You can block until the whistle. And so I think some of the Willard Crimson Flashes have taken exception to that by getting blocked 20 yards away from the play. And you could possibly make a case for that. But the thing is now, then the Willard has taken a couple chippy shots now at some Lucas guys. So Lucas guys that you just saw them block to the back of the end zone. So I think if you're both coaches, kind of rein your guys in a little bit. But if you're Willard, it's a running play. Lucas can block. You can block to the whistle.
Scores from around the area.
And we had to have the Hillsdale-Dalton game on the split screen again. And it looks like Hillsdale gets a big interception.
Lexington 34, Worcester 28.
That's a maybe turnover on downs.
Centerburg 42, Loudonville 7.
Let's see the replay here. Quarterback rolls right,
Final Monroeville 41, South Central 0.
Downfield. Oh, no, yeah, turnover on downs. Turnover on downs. Hillsville takes the ball back. Minute 15 to go in a fourth quarter. And you can bet they're just going to run the ball, grind the clock out with Owen Sloan. Kick is up, and kick is good. And we have a running clock. Fourth quarter in Lucas, and we have a running clock. We'll take a break. When we come back, Willard on offense. And we are back at Lucas High School on a beautiful early autumn night. Very comfortable. What do we call this, AT? What we get the temperature at right now? Beautiful, comfortable 17 degrees. We're up here in the outdoor platform at Lucas High School. I couldn't be more comfortable. Probably they call it the tree house. Fittingly so. Outside, we got the treehouse shaking right there, but boy, not hot and stuffy in a press box tonight. Lucas goes to kick off, up 49-19. Paps has a nice kick, rolls to the 15. Sharda on the kickoff return, but I think we're going to have a holding on the far side. We'll see what happens here. But Charlotte on a nice return. And the referees are sorting out the flag. I didn't catch what happened there. But it was away from the play, and I kind of talked about that a little bit. There've been some extracurriculars away from the play. I think the referee is going to try and get a handle on that right now. 5:46 to go, 5:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Clock running as the referees have this conversation. Personal foul on Willard, personal foul on Lucas. Those offset. Yeah, that's what we talked about. There's little extracurriculars away from the play. Offsetting penalties. And the Lucas Cubs are going to run out some of their younger guys. We're going to see it right here in the bottom of the screen, right there. Yep, yeah, that's going to do it every time. Got two guys get their hands in their face mask on the ground. That's going to get called. Offsetting penalties, though. No. I can't say no harm, no foul. I should say no harm after that double foul, that double penalty. But the referees need to call that. Like I said, it's been getting a little chippy, a little extracurriculars away from the play. And so the referees will start trying to get a handle on that now. And there's that beautiful shot of the moon by my fantastic cameraman, Jeremy Peoples, my man with the plan. During wrestling season, me and Jeremy team up for a lot of wrestling matches. He does a fantastic job everywhere we go. So Willard on offense now. I have not seen where they're going to spot the ball. I don't know. No idea. I have not seen the ball. We're going to have a re-kick. Okay. Offsetting penalties, we're going to have a re-kick. So Logan Paps, number 26, puts it on a tee. Kick it again here. Grant Sharda has had a nice night, the senior. 5'11", 150 on returns. And Sharda's shown some real hustle on 2 or 3 plays running down a Lucas running back who was free, saving a touchdown. Oh, now Lucas goes onside kick, and it goes out of bounds. That's a penalty. I think he touched it going out of bounds, though, which would be really smart. If you touch it going out of bounds, it's out of bounds. So you'll see some guys do this. They'll put 1 foot out of bounds, keep 1 foot inbounds, and touch it, which is a penalty. Where does he touch it? Yep, he goes out of bounds. That's out of bounds. I think it's on a 35. That's the right call. That's the right call. I know the Lucas coaches wanted it spotted out right there, but that is the right call. And there's your final from Hillsdale High School. The Hillsdale Falcons 35, the Dalton Bulldogs 31. That's a huge win for Hillsdale, and you got to believe they're favored in every game now from here on out until that season finale with Norwayne. Back here at Lucas, we still have 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter with a running clock. 49-19. The A team putting in some OT tonight in Lucas, Ohio. Willard Flashes out on offense. Lucas now rotating in some more young players. Legacy Gross, number 11, now at linebacker. Nice stop by the young Lucas defensive line. Hawkins Smith looks like Hawkins Smith's probably done for the night. And we got, as my stat man, Rich Sturry, is compiling stats for the night. My gut, guys, my gut is saying, Rich, my gut is saying Giegel for player of the game. What are your stats saying here?
I think you're right on line there, Zach. He's rushed the ball about 18 times. He's really getting close to 250 yards. I think I have him around 235 and a couple TDs. Now Hackensmith hasn't even ran the ball 10 times. 4 touchdowns.
Oh, you gotta like that. Hawkinsmith kind of doing the Will and Refrigerator Perry routine on the goal line, getting it.
Just so we got one more there.
And there's another good game on your split screen. Cary and Seneca East. Seneca East with the INT. Back here, Rothar on the move, gets to the sideline. Rothar playing hard, man.
Rothar on the keeper.
Puts the shoulder down. Good job by the Lucas guys holding up. Noah Kennard and Willie Weitzel force Rothar out of bounds.
Timeout, Willard.
And Willard takes a timeout. And it looks like Willard is pulling their starters. Yeah, Willard pulled their starters. Rothar, you can tell, not happy to be out of the game, and I don't blame him. He's played hard. He's fought hard. Done a really nice job throwing the ball. Lucas just a little bit too much tonight. Hawkinsmith especially early on, was camped out in their backfield. Now we got some young players on the field for Willard after that timeout. Your new quarterback is number 15. Did I have that right? Try to get a number on that quarterback, guys. Number 5. I don't have a number 5 on my roster.
Chase Manlett on the carry.
Manlett on the carry, penalty flag down. Number 5 in at quarterback for Willard, but I don't have a number 5 on my roster for Willard, so apologize to his family. But Willard did not provide number 5 on their varsity roster.
Face mask on the Cubs.
Face mask on Lucas, going to move it ahead. They're going to give him 5 yards for an accidental face mask. Makes it second and short for Willard. Into 5 wide. Willard got a lot of younger players on the field now. Older players give them the rest of the night off. 2 minutes left, running clock. 5. Nice cut by 5, the young quarterback. Getting the first down. Boots out to his right or left, put a foot in the ground, get upfield. Nice cut there. Youngster brings a play in the huddle. I'm sure a lot of these guys will be seeing each other tomorrow morning in the JV game, as Lucas got a lot of JVs on the field right now too. Handoff up the middle. Boy, if you're the Willard running back, let's try and get a number on that. Chase Manley, if you're Manley, well, you really want to attack the line of scrimmage. Don't tippy-toe up to it. Attack the line of scrimmage. Find a crease, explode through it. You tippy-toe around these Lucas kids, man, they're gonna ear hole you one. See on the far side, Rothar bent over, obviously disappointed. A lot of respect for that kid. He played really hard tonight. 55 seconds left to go in the game. Running clock. The young quarterback for Willard takes a snap. Pitches out to Manlett. Manlett quickly tackled by the Cubs defense. 30 seconds left on the game clock, 35 on the play clock. We'll see if Willard elects to run one more play with the young guys again, or just say, okay, we're done for the night and we'll see you Saturday morning. Because these two teams, the JVs, are set to do battle at Willard. And that is the last play of the game. When the clock hits triple zeros, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your 89 Homes post-game show, player of the game, and hopefully get an interview with the player of the game. Also see some probably eye-popping stats from that Lucas offense. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back with the post-game show. Don't leave now. We're about to meet some players.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more. Every single Friday night right here on the oh.report.
All right, we're back at Lucas High School. We want to thank our sponsors, Ohio Valley Manufacturing, 89 Homes, Building and Homes, Earning Trust, Route 39 Designs on 18 East Main Street in Lucas, TMS Digital Marketing, Home Kitchen Supply, Avita Home and Health Hospice, and Sutton Bank. Those are your sponsors who made this broadcast available. We want to thank them so much, and we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have our player of the game and some eye-popping stats from throughout the game. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the oh. Report.
High School, where the Lucas Cubs have just put a 49-19 thumping on the Willard Crimson Flashes. And the man behind most of that thumping was this guy right here, number 45, sophomore Brady Giegold. Am I saying that right, Brady?
Yep.
Brady Giegold. Hey, Brady had 18 carries, 235 yards. That's an average of 18 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. Your long of 39 yards. Brady, we were talking off camera. You felt like this is your biggest game of the year. What prepared you? What got you so prepared for this game to have such an impact?
We just worked really hard in practice this week, and our O-line played really good.
Building off that O-line, I mentioned in the broadcast, your O-line blocks until they say the echo of the whistle. I saw those guys blocking 10, 15 yards downfield. What's it like to be running the ball and look to your right and look to your left and see your lineman in front of you 15 yards downfield, finishing blocks, getting pancakes 15 yards downfield? What's that feel like when you're running the ball?
It just makes my job a lot easier, I guess.
Great. Now, I got to know, in film session tomorrow, or wherever your film session is, how much of those pancake blocks and those blocks that are downfield, how much are those celebrated?
Probably a lot of them.
A lot of them. So
yeah.
There's going to be some pretty happy guys tomorrow
yeah.
in the film session. Now, coming into this game, I was really expecting to see a lot of Hawkinsmith up the middle. And you guys really surprised me coming out, pitching the ball, faking a Hawkinsmith, pitching the ball, and it really caught Willard off guard. I felt like your coaching staff did a really good job self-scouting. Is that something you guys talked about through the week, or did that just happen in this game?
I think it just kind of happened. I mean, coaches just saw that they were bear crawling and stuff, so we decided to run out around them
and stretch it out off tackle. And I also love the play where they pitch to you and you give it back to the other wing back going the other way. I call it a reverse. What do you guys call that in your offensive set? What is that play called?
A joker.
A joker. They just called joker.
Yeah.
Then everyone knows what to do.
Yep.
And the joke was on Willard because they kept running the wrong direction
yeah.
most of the game until they started playing at home. Hey, Brady, great game. You guys come in 2-2. Willard's 2-2. I felt like it was going to be an even battle, and you stole those possessions on the kickoffs. What'd that feel like, seeing you guys steal those possessions, get 3 possessions in a row?
It was just like a big turn in the game, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
Hey, Brady, great game. I'm really happy for you. Like I said, 235 yards and 18 carries. I want you to look into the camera right here and give a shout out to someone at home.
Can I give a shout out to my parents and my family and my O-line, everybody blocking for me.
That's number 45, sophomore Brady Giegold is your player of the game. That your Route 39 player of the game.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Let's go.
Welcome back to Lucas High School, live and free on oh. Report. This is your 89 Homes post-game show. We just watched Lucas run through, run around, and run over Willard to the tune of 49-19 to improve their record to 3-2. Willard drops to 2-3. Was really impressed with Willard's fight, and Rothar can throw the ball. Flores, Meisner, excellent receivers. But let's take a look at the final stats. First downs, Lucas 19-14. Here we go, rush yards. And Lucas had half of a season of rush yards in one game. 460 rush yards to 148 pass yards. Willard 179 pass yards, and Lucas with one singular pass yard. Now, you've heard me say this so many times, I believe in a balanced offense, and then Coach Sweat just makes me look stupid by rushing for 460 and passing for 1. Now, this doesn't count the 2-point conversion, which was a 3-yard pass play. There was some debate if we should put that in. We decided not to. This looks too good. 460 rush yards to 1 passing yard, 461 total yards. Lucas did allow 327, but 19 points is a good outing for your defense, even though it's a little bit too many yards, about 100 yards, 120 yards more you like to give up in a game. Penalties got a little sloppy there at the end. Willard 6 for 50, Lucas 7 for 50. Turnovers, and there's that turnover. One turnover was a interception for the one interception for Willard was a turnover at the end of the half where Rothar just chucked it in the end zone. The other was a fumble on a kickoff. What this doesn't cover is the onside kick recovered by Lucas, which was really the springboard. So early in the game, Willard comes out, 2 plays, score on a Flores jet sweep. Lucas takes over to 50, drives and scores. Then they kick an onside kick, get it back, score again, then force a fumble on the next kickoff. 3 possessions in a row, and that was really what Lucas needed, the springboard to put them ahead, and they never looked back, finishing the game 49-19. Rich, give me some of your thoughts on the game, what you saw out of Lucas. Was it what you expected when we came down here?
I had Lucas as a 3-touchdown winner coming into this. They did surprise me on how well they handled everything. They took it. They handled the clock. They had guys running the ball over and over. It's hard to see. It really is. You see these guys get down in stances. They all get low. You don't know where the ball is. You take away some of Willard's, like you said, the second play, Flores rushing for a quick 83-yard touchdown. Take that out of the mix, and you're backing it down. Now the total yards makes it look like a good game. Lucas, they played Lucas football.
Yeah, RPO, run people over, and they did. And the run people over just isn't for the running backs. How many times do we see Lucas offensive linemen blocking 10, 15 yards downfield and flattening guys, getting pancakes?
You said you go tell what? You hear the whistle.
The whistle.
And that's what they do. And that's Lucas football. It was fun to see up here in the treehouse. Beautiful night. I wish more people would come out here.
Yeah, really great, nicely attended by the Lucas home crowd. Full stands on the home side. The visitor side was sparsely attended, you're right. But great game tonight, very entertaining game. Lucas comes away with a big 49-19 win. Hey, folks, oh. Report had, I counted 7 live streams, AT tonight, 6-ish, 6, 7. So we'll have all the highlights from all those great games tonight, somewhere between 11:30 and 11:45 on the Friday Night Pigskin. Tune in, folks. You'll be able to see those. We'll be able to see those highlights tonight from all the games. And this is the Thompson-Truax-Sturry 5th game in a row of a running clock. We'll see if we can keep that streak alive when I find out my assignment on Monday for next Friday. Actually, I have next Friday off. I'm working the Aero broadcast, but we'll be back the following Friday. So we'll see what happens. But for the man who makes everything go, Adam Thompson, Rich Sturry on stats, Jeremy Peoples on camera, and I'm Zach Truax. That's a wrap from Lucas High School as Lucas puts a throttling on the visiting Willard Crimson Flashes, 49-19. Thanks for staying with us, folks. Have a great weekend. See you next time.